So Buffalo covered last week and they beat up on the Jets, but it was closer than expected. Now, my dog Mookie Hawkins predicted a blowout, and they won, but their linebacker core got beat up a little bit. So you know what? I want to talk to my man Mookie Hawkins. How you doing, Mook? How you doing?
What's good? What's up?
Man, okay, congratulations on the W, but let's be real. Bro, your linebacker core, what happened, bro? What happened?
Well, that's just like that's just like when you first issue out pads and it's the first day in pads, you can't wait to hit people and you just out there flying around and just get nicked up a little bit, just little nicks. This is just building that armor right now. So I mean, Bills held those guys out for precautionary measures. Most of them, a la Tremaine Edmonds, Matt Milano. Matt Milano might not play. I mean, but we don't need Matt Milano to beat the Dolphins. I mean, he can that's considered a rest week for him. But yeah, yeah, that's how that is with the linebackers. If you needed a raw report or injury update, Smoke Brown did appear on the injury report with a foot. So we're going to figure that one out, in the morning because they put that out a little late. After practice when they know that he didn't practice. So that's going to be, pretty much the elephant in the Zoom room tomorrow morning.
I got an elephant for you. You might call it a treat. I actually got a Dolphin fan that's in the carousel. Enter Jerry Vastola.
Why, hello.
Jerry!
How are we doing today?
What's up, Jerry? Welcome to the carousel. Jerry, this is your first appearance, so take a minute. Tell people who you are, what you do, and where they can find you.
Well, hey, everybody. My name's Jerry Vastola, and I am a Miami original. Went to the U and love the Dolphins. So that's it, man. That's about it for me. I work here at Disney World and enjoy life. Got season tickets, so I'll be at the game this Sunday to watch Miami show Buffalo a thing or two about what real football is like. Anybody can beat the Jets. Like, come on. Like,
Here you go. See, I'm trying to be nice, man, and you're not talking realistic right now. Don't do that.
Okay, gentlemen. Okay. All right, now this is how it's going to go down because I already know the temperature's getting hot. Buffalo's the visiting team, so he's going to go first. He's going to have 2 minutes. Now, this is a divisional rival. I'm going to ask, try to be nice. I don't expect it. I'm just asking. After 2 minutes, it's going to be a breather. Jerry, you do what you do to rebuttal Mookie. I already smell smoke. Mookie, let's roll.
Since you mentioned smoke and since you mentioned, we play in Miami, basically what happened the last time the Bills was in Miami? Blowout, right? We all know that. Speaking of Smoke had a career day with like 14 catches, 200 and some odd yards, 3 touchdowns, all that. You know that, right, Jerry? You remember that, right? You ain't got amnesia, right? You remember that. Since we talking real football, that wasn't real football that wasn't real football that Smoke Brown did, Bills did to y'all. Now let's talk real football. Since we talking real football, don't you know Kirsch McDermott is 5-1 against the Dolphins? Don't you know Josh Allen is 3-1 against the Dolphins? That's real football, all right? You basically got Fitz tragic. It's not Fitz magic, all right? We paid him, all right? So y'all owe it to us for keeping him relevant, and now he's gunslinging, throwing what boogers. Is he the booger master out there? Because New England was sure picking on boogers last week. And you don't think that that's not going to happen again when they play one of the best pass defenses in the NFL, if not the best defense in the NFL? And don't you know that they coming for Mr. Fitztragic? Y'all better hope he don't stay upright and get 2 in the game and he don't get hurt. All right? So we understand that y'all got Breida and y'all got Howard and all that good stuff. That's not going to be stand a chance against our new defensive front. You know what I mean? So, since we talking realistic football, when the last time Miami beat Buffalo?
That would be 3 games ago.
3 games ago.
You guys won both last year, and we split the season before.
I split the season before. What have you done for me lately? What happened?
Huh?
Okay. All right. Time out. He done hit you with the Janet Jackson. All right. Jerry, he had 2 minutes. You now have 2 minutes uninterrupted.
That wasn't really 2 minutes. That was like 1:40, but put that on your tab.
Hey, when you got to ask questions about stuff, you lose the time. So, but here in real time, if we're talking about the past, then we can talk about the greatest football team. They run the ball from goal to goal like no one's ever seen, but that's all in the past too. But again, if that wasn't true in 2020, someone would have sued them by now to get rid of that in the song. So it must be the truth. Now to the game. See, it's a sad day when you talk bad about two rushers that we brought in, and Breida and Howard, without even paying homage to what Laird's doing and what Myles Gaskins did last week. Those two guys were blowing up at the end of the season. We get these two big names, and everybody forgets about the small guys that are still going to pull it out. Without your line, oh, man, without those linebackers, it's going to be open field all day long with some of the fastest receivers in the NFL. Yeah, Fitzmagic, Fitztragic. It happens. It comes and goes. That's what happens when you're a gunslinger. But I expect him at home to be a little bit more precise, especially against Buffalo this week. You see, they've got a lot riding on it because, hey, week 3 too is starting, but that's a whole nother conversation. Also, when you get down to brass tacks, you said smoke, but you admit it. He's injured now, and nobody knows what happened. He could have fallen in the shower for all we know. You're missing your starting linebackers. They're all hurt. Four of them. The little injury. The guy left the game. He was gone, out of the game. Where's he going to be? Not there. He'll be on the sideline with me while I'm watching the game and Miami wins. Maybe I get him to wear my poncho as a bet. It's going to be a good game, though. It always is, with the rivalry back and forth. But the record still stands. Miami's number 1. Got 11 more wins than Buffalo does.
Okay, he done hit you with the history route, and he did mention the linebackers. Now, the only thing he can tip his hat on is the linebackers, but you know what? That hat's tipped. Mookie, 45 seconds.
Only thing he didn't ask for was a 1972 Super Bowl ring that he had from Dom Shula himself. Listen, nobody's talking about what's happening in the past. And then let's talk realistically again. None of those guys are sitting next to you, all right? That's just that. None of those guys. You can't get close to none of those guys, okay? Let's talk realistic again. Buffalo is probably one of the top 2 teams right now in the NFL that's in the top 10 in total offense and total defense right now. Let's talk realistic. Y'all is 31st in the NFL scoring points, all right? Let's talk realistic. We don't have to worry about losing John Brown. Who's checking Steph Diggs? Who's checking Gabe Davis, another Florida product, if John Brown can't go? Who's going to stop Cole Beasley? Who's going to stop, first of all, who's going to stop Josh Allen on your squad? Because Josh Allen had more rushing yards than the guy Gaskin that you're so high on right now. Our quarterback had more yards than him, okay? So, let's talk real when we talk to me. All right?
Let's talk real. Your quarterback had more running yards than every other one of your running backs. How's that going to work? You can't run with a running back. Your quarterback's going to get killed. Who's going to cover your guys? I got the X-Man, Xavier Howard. We got Bobby McCain. Did you forget? We got Byron Jones. Good God, man. That's one of the best freaking – it's the best secondary out there in the NFL. Last season, we were expected to win 0 games. This year, they gave us 2 or 3, I think. We've outshined with a rookie team with guys that haven't played together for more than a season or 2. This week, you'll see it come together real nice. These guys are going to put it out. I saw a lot more strength from our offensive line to keep Fitzpatrick up. Yeah, he was misthrown because that's what Fitztragic does sometimes. But you know what? He wasn't scrambling as much. The line wasn't collapsing on him as much. Things are looking a lot better in Miami.
Okay, you two. Okay. Mookie came real. Jerry came through with some facts. I'm interested to see who's going to pull off this AFC East thing. Jerry's thinking about the future. Mookie talking about now. Carousel. Either you on or you off.
Carousel. Yeah. Carousel. Yeah. Carousel. This the carousel. On or you off. If you you're on or you're off. Either you're on or you're off. Knock 'em out. Carousel. 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 This the carousel. On or you're off. Either you're on or you're off. Either you're on or you're off.